Alright, so what's up, folks? Today I'm going to be talking about Friendzone, and this is to anybody who, any one of you guys who may like a girl and you're not sure if she really has the feelings for you. So I'm going to give you some pointers and some tips to really find out, what's up with her and just to kind of figure out how she's feeling. So, okay, first off, never assume anything. Like, okay, if you can, it's okay to assume stuff, but don't go too far with it. When I say that, I basically mean if you know something or you think you know something, don't immediately unless she comes out and says it, don't immediately start just to assume stuff, and because that's like, don't jump the gun and just react emotionally. When I say that, I mean don't do anything crazy that you might regret. Think logically instead of emotionally. Emotionally meaning like she does something wrong, then like by accident, or it's like a misunderstanding. Don't be so quick to like cut her off that quick, like by not responding to her phone calls, blocking her on Facebook or whatever, or not responding to her text messages. Always just directly come out and ask her what's up. Okay, another thing is, if you like this girl and you guys have been talking for some time now, and if you now mind you, thinking and knowing are two totally different things. If she comes out and says, hey, I like you, I want to be with you, or she gives you some pretty obvious hints meaning if you guys are together and she's all up on you, like grabbing on your arms, holding your hands, doing this and that, that's, I mean, it's obvious. If she were, and now when she does this, you confront her about this and you ask her, and if she says she doesn't like you, that bitch is a damn thought, get rid of her. Okay, another thing, if she's with someone, this is a really tricky situation. You need to respect the fact that she is with someone before you make any kind of moves. But I mean, honestly, if she's with someone, you shouldn't be making any moves in the first place. But if she's giving you clear signals or anything, then that's when you need to tread softly. When I say tread softly, I mean tread real softly. Now, mind you, if she's with someone, and one of my teachers in I believe 4th grade, she told me something. She said, if a woman or a man, because she was talking to the class when she said this, if a woman or a man left you for someone, chances are they're gonna also leave you for someone. Just because they left someone for you doesn't mean they won't leave you for someone else. Now, that isn't always the case, because sometimes people find true love in other people and it actually works out. Sometimes. Now, you have to be really careful about this, because if you're friends already and you're good friends and you want to just keep it that way, it's probably best not to never tell her that you like her. But like I said, if she's with someone and she's giving you clear signals, or if she just comes out and says it, like if now this is only if she comes out and says, hey, I like you, she kisses you, or if she only if she comes out and says I like you, because kissing don't mean nothing. You can kiss someone and not like them. I've seen it happen before. It's a thing. It's actually a thing, believe it or not. People are fucking crazy these days. But if she has to come out and say that she likes you, that's when you actually advance and try to actually make something work. Now, like I said, tread softly, lightly. Tread real soft and lightly. Now, if she's with someone and she's giving you kind of mixed signals, she's just kind of like, oh, well, I don't know, and she's just kind of being really odd about it, and she's really real shady, like she's just not really making any effort to kind of talk to you and be with you. I guess that's when you just kind of hang up the towel. Don't try and push even further, because she's not showing any initiative. If she's not showing any initiative, that means just back away. There's so many girls in this world. Chances are she was not the one. So just go ahead and move on that. But like I said, if it's not obvious and she's not directly saying it to you, that's when you just kind of move on. And now, if you want to remain friends, honestly, I feel like the best thing for you to do is to like just don't tell her, because relationships, getting in a relationship with someone who you consider a best friend or a really close friend, it's pretty easy to mess up that friendship. Like, I've seen it happen before where they've gotten together and then they eventually, they got together, and after being, mind you, they're friends. They're like the closest. They're just really good friends, boy and a girl. And they get together, they break up, and the friendship's over. But if you know this person well enough and you like them, and if they're just single, And if they're not showing you any hints, it's okay to let them know that you like them, but I would not always stress the fact unless they're really into you. And if you've been friends for a long time, obviously, or just best friends, obviously you know this person, you know them well enough to let them know that, hey, I have an attraction for you, and I want to know, is there any way this can work out? And also, I want to know how do you feel about the situation. I want your honest opinion, no matter how brutal or how honest it may be. That's a good way to say it to anybody that you know really well. Now, if you know this person and you know they won't take it well, I mean, it's a big risk. I mean, it's a really big risk. I mean, because some people, they just react differently to certain things that you may say to them, even if you may think you know what they're gonna say. I mean, it's just not like that. You never know what they'll say, because people, I mean, sometimes it's just like I said, there's a difference between knowing and thinking something, and people just react differently. But like I said, if you know them, you should be good. But that's it for this one. Basically, if you're not sure, always ask, be upfront about it, and be honest. Don't assume, because like I said, there's a difference between knowing and thinking. So that's it for this one. I hope you got some good advice from this, and I hope you take this into effect. And let me know how this worked out for any of you guys or gals out there. So in the comment section, as I'm saying this, let me know what you think about the video, and remember to leave a rating, because ratings always help, whether it's good or bad. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you all, and as always, have a wonderful day. Peace.
UAV inbound. UAV on standby. Friendly UAV inbound. Keep up the pressure, SEALs. Friendly care package inbound. Friendly hunter killer drone deployed. Counter UAV awaiting orders. Friendly care package inbound.
Our sensor is captured.
Hunter killer drone deployed. Lightning strike on standby. Lightning strike coordinates received inbound. War machine deployed. Counter UAV inbound. Good job, SEALs. Stand by for further orders.